Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final race of the Great Lake Truck Series here at Rockingham Speedway. You guys are in for a battle, but before we get there, this is the last race of the season, and your winner, after recording one lap, will be Elliot Henderson. He will be your winner for this season of Great Lakes Truck Series. Now, don't forget to stay tuned next week, as we will have all-star races at Eldora Motor Speedway. Everybody is welcome to join, as I will be racing and others will be broadcasting. Ladies and gentlemen, in the broadcast booth, I have Cody Williams, suspended driver for tonight. Cody, last week you seemed to be a little too big of a hothead and take out
Yeah,
Mr.
I
Akimano.
I kind of lost my cool to say the least, and I'm sincerely sorry. I just lost my cool, but we'll move on. Hopefully, we can go win Eldora. That's kind of mine near strong suit. So see how we can do.
That being said, we're going to go ahead and try to bring in Elliot Henderson, your winner of Season 1 of Great Lakes Truck Series. Let me go ahead and bring him up here. Hey, Elliot, got a copy, my guy.
Yes, sir.
Elliot, reading the chats here, looks like you have to make one lap and you are mathematically the champion. Is that correct?
Seems that way.
Well, with that being said, you record one lap and you're a champion. What's that got to say? Or is there anybody you'd like to thank, or is there anything you'd like to say?
Well, I got to thank DL Performance, guys back at the shop, Jacob Fisher, Wesley Daniel run the team, and Pete runs social media. So got to thank all those guys for just sticking it out and staying with us. We've had a pretty fun season, and we're starting to rebrand the team and try to take it places. So props to all them for the hard work they've done. Other than that, it's been a very fun season. I think Jake Miller is going to be a little disappointed he didn't jump in earlier, because I think we could have a real fun bout for the championship. But yeah, these guys they're great guys. I've had a lot of fun with them over the last few weeks, and I look forward to season 2 now.
Now, with you winning this season, are you going to get pushed up to Renegade, or are you going to stay down in the Great Lakes Truck Series?
I think I was asked to go over to Renegade, but I forget which day they run, because I'm running a lot of other stuff during the week.
I believe it's Saturday.
Well, we did just open up for Saturdays, so I'll have to think about it, see if I'll give him a chance. I know Jake wanted me to run over there and join his team, try to go for a team championship, so I'll have to give it a thought.
Well, either way, you've been the most consistent, most humble, and the best person to watch this year, and I want to congratulate you on your championship.
I mean, I'd say thank you, but it's certainly not over until it's over. We could always go out here and get turned on the opening lap. I'm not gonna predict anything.
You're not wrong, but there is one fast repair.
True. Who says that won't be used before the green flag drops, though?
Well, good luck tonight, Elliot.
Thank you, sir.
Elliot Henderson, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and see if we can't bring in the 25 of Brandon Barkuski. Brandon, broadcast, got a copy.
Yeah, how you doing, Briar? It's a championship week here at GLTS.
Championship night here with HMS in the lead. HMS is probably one of the stronger, consistent teams. 4 out of your 5 drivers are usually in the top 10. Looking at it now, it looks like you have a dedication truck for Great Lakes Truck Series. We all at Great Lakes want to appreciate everybody, especially you, Brandon, as an admin. One of the more vocal admins, one of the better admins. We just want to say thank you for making this thing happen, and hopefully you can go out there and have fun tonight.
Heck yeah, that's all tonight's about. During a rough time in the world right now, there's a lot of hatred. We built a really cool community. Everybody just loves racing, and I mean, what we did last week for Hunter, I mean, that we've now said this, that goes for anybody. If anybody in here has any troubles like that, we're gonna all come together as a family. We've built something really awesome, and season 2 is gonna be even better, because remember, this is just the trial and error season, and it was still a lot of fun. So sky's the limit here.
That being said, it is a lot of fun. And now, are you and HMS mathematically the team champions, or do you have to go and see how tonight is?
I believe so. I think we got like at least 150 on them, so as long as we all lock a lap, all 4 of our trucks, as long as we get a lap in, I believe we should win it. and we're going to look to repeat that next year and hopefully get a couple more wins. I know Shane's been really close this season. He's been really fast, really good on short track, so watch out for him tonight, and we're ready for next season already.
So I have a question, Brandon.
Go for it.
With my short time at HMS, am I allowed to celebrate with you guys?
As a broadcaster, I say why not? Yeah, heck yeah, man, you definitely can. We're going to be doing something on the backstretch pit road. We're going to let Elliot, who I think as long as he logs a lap, he is mathematically the title winner. He'll celebrate on the front stretch. The race winner will be on the back stretch. Unless Elliot wins, obviously he would be the only guy celebrating. So we got a lot of fun stuff in store here. We're really just looking to have a good race and fun tonight.
Alrighty, Brandon. I'm going to go ahead and send you back down to HMS, and hopefully I can talk to you at the end of the night with a championship, either team, or hopefully, you never know with the way everything's been. Internet might go out. You might get your chance at the championship, man.
Yeah, maybe we'll create 10 Smurf accounts and boot Elliot out of here so we can get the win. but yeah, definitely well deserved by him. He had one heck of a season. I've never seen an iRacer as good as Elliot. So yeah, but thank you guys. Looking forward to it.
All right, good luck tonight, Brandon.
Good luck, Brandon.
Thank you.
Brandon Burkowski, ladies and gentlemen, right there. Let's go ahead and talk to everybody's favorite grandpa.
Rick Racer.
It's gonna be Rick. Hey, Gramps, got a copy here.
What?
I said, hey, Gramps, you got a copy?
Oh, kiss my motherfucking ass.
Hey, we're live here, buddy. Anyways, Rick.
Sorry for the profanity.
With
You
this
gotta be
is
kidding me.
with one of you. Okay, let's get serious now. I'm sorry.
This is live. This is live,
is
by
live.
the way.
Anyways, with this is a serious question though too. With you being one of the older people, how is it like to try to mesh with the younger generation?
Okay, I gotta be serious here.
Yes,
Yeah.
serious question.
Okay.
This is live on stream, Rick.
Because I know a lot of
Oh.
people get on iRacing, and a lot of people are younger, and a lot of people are, more than likely to be bullheaded about stuff. How in your age
Oh.
do you handle this?
I don't know what you're talking about, bro.
Well, you come on here. You try to educate yourself. You try to keep up with the younger crowd, and you try to not be complacent to being old, and see what the younger crowd's doing. So if I kind of do it the reverse way of what the older crowd is doing, if that makes sense.
Now, I've had the opportunity to talk to you just for fun. I know you're a drag car driver. What kind of is there any translation you can take from being a dragster to a pavement racer?
None. There ain't absolutely none. This stuff is so much cheaper than what I'm doing. So this is a great a way to get out of doing what I do during the day. So it's just fun to get over here and hang out with you guys and in a cheaper form, and it's fun to see that the younger crowd is actually getting into NASCAR and to motorsports, and I'm happy to see a lot of younger crowd that gets into it. 14-year-olds and 15-year-olds. It's really good, and to see a good crowd of people, see a good group of drivers tonight. Jacob Manning and a couple other good drivers that are younger drivers that are really good at this stuff. So impressive to see.
Well, Rick, we all at GMS, or not GMS, excuse me, GLTS. We all appreciate your ability to take humor and reflect it back to us. We all have a good time with you, Rick, and we hope you nothing but the best tonight, man.
I appreciate it, guys, and you know what? Everybody have a good time tonight, and try to stay away from me. And you know what? You can let me pass you once. You know,
All
say you're
right.
sorry once in a while. See you guys later. Have a good night.
See you, Rick.
Good luck, Rick. I love that man.
I do as well. We're going to go ahead and get into our portion
Qualifying.
of qualifying. Right now, you're on board with Brandon Barkowski in the number 25 HMS car. Right now, it seems that Peter Akimano is in the lead right now, with Hunter Madalinas right behind him. Brandon Barkowski lays down the third quick slap here. Let's go ahead and go up to Peter Akimano as he's going to sit in his last lap, and he will be first. Elliot Henderson gets his second lap in, and he is going to be second. Teammates for DL Motorsports 1 and 2. Hunter Madalinas is getting jumped. Oh, Gavin Fitzgerald, surprise right here, jumped over Elliot Henderson right now for the second position. Brandon Barkowski coming around for his last lap. He is going to be fifth. Marty Roberts, it looks like he is in for his last lap. He will be 10th. Right now we have Jacob Manning out on the track, setting his first lap down. We also have Matt Daniels, Gavin Fitzgerald still on the track, Rick Grosser as well.
That's pretty impressive for Gavin, considering he was not confident in practice, and you could just tell by his mannerisms.
Jacob Manning, quick time and a new track record, as Cody would say. Jacob Manning with the quick time here of 23.69. Gavin Fitzgerald just chilling on the backtrack. Rich Grosser. Man, we really need to put a filter on car schemes. Rick Grosser is in the 12th position right now. Tyrell Baker finally making his laps on the track for Williams Motorsports.
Best team out there.
Best team for suspensions, we should say. Oh, TCB is getting loose here. He's turning, spurning, and he is spinning here. Matt Daddy, Matthew Daniels is coming in for his last lap. He is going to jump up one spot over Ty Aiken, and he will be in the 10th position. Tyrell Baker's getting up and going again. TCB turned around and is trying to get his first lap with some momentum going. Right now, Daniel Nanny, Ben Nestor, Shane Posey, Marshall Wilson, Brian Howell, and Jared T. Darling are your cars not on track.
I didn't realize Jared had joined. It's another Nort driver for the league.
Tyrell Baker, 7th fastest, taking out everything but the pace car. Right now we have 14 drivers in. We have 20 drivers scheduled to drive tonight. Looks like we are going to let time expire, and you're going to have those last 6 cars not qualify here. We want to give a special shout out to the 2 league owners, Justin Binda and Sam Hoff. They are not with us tonight. They have had other plans. Looks like qualifying is done. Let's go ahead and look at the results of qualifying. Right now, you're going to have Jacob Manning in first, Peter Akimano in second, Gavin Fitzgerald third, Elliot Henderson in fourth, rounding out your top 2 rows. Your third row, you're going to have Hunter Madalinas and Brandon Barkowski, teammates. Fourth row is going to have TCB and Shane Neiswanger. Fifth row, you're going to have Nathan Nixon and Eric Kep. Sixth row, you're going to have Matthew Daniels, Ty Aikens. Seventh row, you are going to have Marty Roberts, Rick Grosser. Eighth row, you're going to have Jared T. Darling and Daniel Nanny. And eighth row, you're going to have Shane Posey, excuse me, ninth row, you're going to have Shane Posey and Marshall Wilson. Let's go ahead and take this time for the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets, red rockets glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen, as the great Darrell Waltrip would say, let's get ready for racing. Pace car is bringing them by one time. Pace car should take a deep left turn here and enter the pits, as it does. Cody, let me ask
How's
you a
it going?
question, buddy. You know what time it is?
Eh,
It's
it is
time to drop
to
the hammer. Ladies and
Yes,
gentlemen,
I-
you're going to see three wide racing already. Peter Acciamano getting pushed down by his teammate 37,
Oh.
Elliot Henderson. There is a checkup. Gavin Fitzgerald is getting spun. Will he save it? He does not. We will see a caution. No caution just yet.
No, we won't.
White
On the
or
apron.
yellow flag or green flag still out to play. Jacob Manning out in your lead here. Elliot Henderson and Peter Acciamano. Brandon Barkowski is also behind them right now. Give a shout out to Justin Bitta for this amazing setup as well. Eric Keff is 4 spots up. So is Daniel Nanny.
Once again, congrats to Elliot for a great season.
Keep it up, caution.
Caution is out. Yellow flag, yellow flag. My wondering is, did that yellow come out for Gavin Fitzgerald? Let's go ahead and take a peek. This is off the start. You see the 17 getting right into him. He had to check up, though, for the 20 of Peter Acciamano. The 14 goes around, but that is not what caused the caution. Gavin Fitzgerald in the back. We have 3 laps in the books, ladies and gentlemen.
Do we know what happened there? I did not see anything on the replay.
I do not see what happened. I did not see what happened, and I don't understand what happened there. So I cannot help you with that. Cody, are you able to hear what's going on with the drivers?
It sounds to me that they don't know what's going on either. Gavin just talking about that lap 1 spin, but he didn't collect anybody, so I don't know what's going on right now.
You're going to see 4 drivers in the pits. You have Gavin Fitzgerald, Marty Roberts, Marshall Wilson, and Brian Howe all in the pits. Gavin Fitzgerald, your biggest loser so far tonight with 14 spots lost.
Elliot said he wanted to give you something to talk about on that start.
Well, Elliot, you did not disappoint, buddy, as it was a pretty good start. Let's go ahead and bring in Elliot Henderson.
That was definitely interesting.
Elliot, got a copy, buddy.
Yes, sir.
That was an interesting start there, bud. What was your mindset there? Just get out early?
Well, I just told Brandon I don't know if I did anything wrong, but Pete
Wanted to
didn't
scare
pick up, and I could have pushed him, but I told Pete not to mess up the restart or I'd jump on him, and he messed it up, so I jumped on him. It went green, and I just floored it, and nobody else did. So I figured I'd give you something to talk about, scare Pete a little bit. There's 3 wide, and just kind of shake things up.
Well, that indeed did give me something to talk about, as it was an interesting start. Elliot, you are officially, if I'm not mistaken, the champion this year.
Thank you, man. I still don't know that that's true with a 39-point lead, but I guess with the only 20 guys here, I think I guess there's not enough points to make up. So I'll take it. I appreciate it, and we'll see what happens for the rest of this race.
We'll definitely give you the final word tonight, but like I said, I'm pretty sure that is the championship to you, Elliot. But I will definitely talk to you at the end of the night, bud. Good luck the rest of the night.
Good luck, Elliot.
Good luck at the broadcast.
Thank you, bud. Elliot Henderson right there, making her look pretty sketchy there, going into turns 1 and 2. And it's that time as we bring out Bristol's picks. Bristol pick for the night is going to be Elliot Henderson. Cody, I don't know about you, but my dog Bristol, she looked at me today and she said, ain't nothing going to stop Elliot from winning tonight.
I would say so. He's been fast all year. I mean, if you look at his finishes, he's been really consistent where he hasn't got took out.
My dog may be cross-eyed, but she's not a dumb dog, I'll tell you that much. Nothing is more fun than talking under pace laps. Let's go ahead and bring in Ty Aiken, as this is his first race in a long time. Let's go ahead and see what he's been up to. Ty Aiken, broadcast, buddy. You got a copy?
Yes, sir.
This is your first race in a minute, and I personally haven't talked to you in a while. How's everything's going for you, bud?
It's been all right. Had some problems a couple weeks ago with power going out, and I had a problem actually in practice with my power going out. There's currently a storm rolling through my town.
Well, buddy, we just want to give you thoughts and prayers, and hopefully you can get through the storm, and hopefully you can get through this race and bring out something big, bud.
10-4. Anything for you, Briar.
Oh, thanks, Ty. I'll talk to you later, bub.
Yep.
Ladies and gentlemen, number 58, Ty Aiken.
Hopefully he can stay in. I know earlier he said his town's under tornado watch at the moment, so we'll see how that
Look
plays
at
out.
him trying to stick it through just for the sake of GLTS.
I believe we're going green this time.
I'm going to lag back and watch Elliot Henderson on the start and see what he is going to be able to do.
Pace car takes that deep left turn off pit onto pit road.
Elliot is pushing his teammate there, Jacob Manning,
Oh,
allowing him to get a huge lead into 1 and 2. Manning out in no man's land, but I do believe that Peter and Elliot are going to be able to catch him. There's a big spin in the back. Big spin in the back. That's going to be Shane Posey right there. Let's go ahead and take a quick turn back. That's going to be the 58 of Ty Aiken. Shane Posey gets into Ty Aiken. Ty Aiken gets down. And what is that?
I'm watching right now. It looks like Shane's
Ty
trying to
Aiken
get up into him.
Gets
Oh, upside down.
upside down here and into the 34 of Rick. That is just bad timing there for Rick. These cars do have one quick repair, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like that is going to be used for Shane and Ty. As you see right now, Shane in the pits.
I believe that's the second time this year that Rick has had cars on top of him, including me at Talladega and now Ty here.
It's, Rick again. Rick Grosser. Getting cars on top of him. Not a fun thing to see. Not a fun sight to see.
Ty's pretty upset right now. He just asked the 83 over the mic what he was doing. We'll see how that plays out.
Hopefully it can keep clean and we can have a good race here.
Yeah, that was definitely a wild ride for Ty.
Ty Aiken, a good kid, also was in the hunt for the championship, but as well as Cody, or just like Cody, was suspended for a week and lost 30 points, so that was a big gap there for him. Cody, you and I are set to battle out against these other drivers in the All-Star race. I, for one, am very excited and very happy, as it will be my second chance to race with these guys. And as you know, unlike some of these boys and girls watching, you and I both are the dirt people of this league.
Yeah, I think we both have pretty good speed outdoor. I think I told him, I said, my goal is I want to go out and lap the field, but we'll just see how it goes. That's going to be definitely a lot of luck in that race.
Well, Cody, you run micro sprints, as I like to follow the dirt track community, as I am an avid fan. I help buddies race. I help buddies with modifieds, and I also write a blog for RosterGuysSports.com. If you guys want to go ahead and check it out and see some of that writing, there was a blog posted by me today. Look under Briar Fritz, and you will find it. But right now, we are on asphalt, and what is Elliot Henderson doing?
I was wondering the same thing.
Elliot Henderson trying to get a battle for the lead under caution here. He will
I wonder
take
if
him
he's
on the
trying to
bottom
save.
side. Elliot Henderson getting back in line.
I wonder if he pushed in the clutch, just trying to save a little bit there. Because I've heard from these guys it's going to be a lot about conserving.
Well, from what I understood from last night at a practice race with this same exact setup, it's going to be all about tires and less about fuel. Fuel, you can make it on 3 stops, but you will probably see people short pit here.
I would say so. Coming to green here.
Coming to green this time by. Let's see if Peter Akimano can get another good start, or can get a good start here. Jacob Manning electing the top. They are lagging back the pace car here really bad.
Yeah, Brandon just came over with Mike and told him to bunch it up a little bit. Let's see if Jacob can get another one in big starts.
Left turn there for your pace car as he leaves some squeal mark there. Oh, and Jacob Manning with another big
jump.
start. TCB able to get in front of Elliott. No, he is not. Elliott's going to get pushed down below, and TCB will take over the 3rd position with Elliott Henderson. I raced with Elliott here on a practice race, and he was a good couple tenths ahead of me. Tyrell Baker here fighting for third. Let's go back and see Brandon Barkuski and Hunter Madalina's teammates.
TCB's
They're
got
also
their arm.
locked up with Shane, their other teammate. TCB will take over second position from Peter Akimano. Let's go back into the field. You have Nathan Nixon battling for that 10th spot. You have Gavin Fitzgerald peeking his nose into the top 10, trying to further it. Here, he's going to go low on Shane Neiswanger. Neiswanger, third in points right now, is going to get passed low here by Gavin Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald is going to dive it in there. Crossover move by Shane will not stick as Gavin gets down low to block it. You got some more battles here. You got Nathan Nixon getting passed by Jared Darling. Darling with a huge run. It looks like Nixon is going slow for some reason. I don't know if Nixon's just going slower, if Darling is actually that fast, but Darling seemed to take away from Nathan here.
We're about to have a pretty good battle here for the 5th position. We got about 4 cars.
Darling passing him. Here comes Eric Keff and Brandon Barkuski. Your second in points, Brandon Barkuski, going to take the low line here. Low line is not going to be where it's at. It seems like that top line. Excuse me. It looks like Brandon Barkuski able to stick the low line here, side by side with Eric Keff. Looks like the 30 of Daniel Nanny is going to try peeking his nose in here in the next lap or two.
Yeah, I'd say Daniel. Just follow Brandon.
And it looks like Daniel's going to try to make it 3 wide. No, the door gets closed. Daniel is going to have to follow the 63 of Eric Keff.
Oh, Brandon catch the apron there. A little bit of squirreling.
Brandon touching the apron, allowing him to lose that spot there and give it to Nanny. Let Nanny push here. Eric Kepp
with a huge run.
Eric Kepp is in defense mode here. Seems like we do have a battle trying to heat up for the 10th position. Excuse me, 8th position. 22 of Jared Darling and the 17 of Hunter Madalinas. Right now, battling it out for that 8th position. Ty Aiken and Shane Posey both 3 laps down.
You can already see with Gavin, he was in that wreck on lap 1. He's got fresh tires, and he's faster, it appears, than all the first 3 in front of him there.
We got a whole gaggle of cars here, as it looks like Brandon's battling with his Renegade teammate, the number 30, Daniel Nanny. Gavin Fitzgerald trying to peek his nose in 3 wide, but he's going to sit back and settle. Jared Darling getting a huge run here. We're going to have a battle here, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a fun little battle to watch. 22 is getting really low, close to that apron, getting right behind the 25, able to push 25 a little bit forward of the 30. Big runs both here by Darling and Barkuski. Barkuski down low. We got close to 3 wide action back here, and his Hunter Madalinas almost cuts down on his teammate.
You could throw a blanket over that group. They're racing really tight right now. Oh, was there contact between Darling and Nanny right there?
I cannot tell. I just happened to switch it at the last moment. But Fitzgerald did fall back to 11th position here.
There was a little bit of net code there.
Barkuski is gone from this group. He is in the 6th position. Right now you have Elliot Henderson taking over the 2nd position over Tyrell Baker. And it looks like Jacob Manning has a 2-second gap here over Elliot Henderson.
Jared Darling going to the inside of Daniel Nanny, runs him off the track.
Jared Darling getting huge runs off of these corners here on the low line. Goes up and blocks Daniel Nanny, but let's see if Nanny doesn't try to push the situation. Barkuski up to 5th after passing Eric Keff. We are on a good green flag run here, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Daniel put the bumper on Jared.
Jared gets the good old bump and run from the 30. Daniel Nanny, the Intimidator. There's a 20 of Akimano falling back. Akimano hits the wall. Something that's gone down on Akimano's car, I believe. Akimano, you're second in the qualifying stream. Daniel Nanny bumping Eric Kef again, trying to give him the old bump and run. The 30, the Intimidator, as we call him here. Let's see what he does here. Oh, and there's a Hunter Madalinas into the wall here.
Shane got in the wall there and tagged Ty.
Ladies and gentlemen, 2 HMS teammates getting into it here. Let's see if we can't go back and watch it. 49 gets into the wall and will take out his teammate on accident. Oh, wait, no. Shane Nicewanger gets spun and into the wall.
There.
Let's go back and watch him. Shane gets into the wall, but...
Oh, temper's flaring.
Looks like
Shane and Ty.
Another car comes in behind him and hits him. Let's go back to Hunter Madalinas on this situation. Try to find out what car hit him here. Akimano gets into the wall here and spins the 17.
Oh.
Causing the caution. You see cars coming down pit road. You have Jacob Manning in first, Elliot Henderson, TCB.
That's a rough one there for that's a rough one there for Hunter. Tempers are flaring right now, bro. Ty's threatening to turn Shane at the moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just want to see a fun, clean race. TCB seems to have taken only 2 tires.
Tempers are definitely
Excuse
flaring
me,
right
no,
now.
4 tire stops. 4 tire stops for everybody, it seems like. Brandon Barkowski with a 15-second pit time. That's still gonna allow him to come out in 4th position here. 30 laps down out of 150. Tempers aren't flaring like Cody said.
Everyone's mad at Ty at the moment. Brandon definitely not happy. He just told them all to be quiet. That was a
Said Gavin Fitzgerald has crashed, but it seems like Gavin Fitzgerald just turns into the wall there off of pit road and keeps her going. Right now, Elliot Henderson up 2 spots. Baker up 4. Brandon up 2. Kept up 5. Big winner right now is Daniel Nanny in the 30, the Intimidator.
From 16th all the way to 7th.
Let's go ahead and see if we can't pull in the Intimidator.
Brian Howell also from 21st to 12th.
Daniel, you got a copy, buddy.
Yes, I do.
We're sitting here watching you, and you're utilizing that bump and run pretty well and haven't been able to, you haven't taken it out of too much out of context and haven't spun anybody. How is that? How are you able to manage that without making them make up a mistake and wreck pretty much?
Well, I didn't actually mean it. I kind of overdrove it a little bit, but the way how the 63 went up the track, I was actually quite surprised. I didn't mean it, but, you know, it worked at the end.
The Intimidator comments are coming into play here as you seem like you're intimidating them out of your way. You've moved up. Let me go back and check. It seems like you've moved up a total of 9 spots right now, making up a lot of ground here. Looks like you're going to be able to put yourself in an opportunity to be close here in this race.
Yeah, that's the ultimate goal. I hope I can end this season out with a win.
Well, Daniel, good luck to you for the rest of the night, man, and I'll see you at the end of it, bud.
Alright, thank you.
Jake Miller, another notable person not in this race tonight. Brian Howe, like he said, moved up 6 spots so far, but Daniel Nanny right now, your biggest winner with 9.
This has been a pretty interesting race so far. And to be honest, I'm really surprised how aggressive these guys are being 30 laps in.
Going to be 33 laps in. 34 at the line.
Coming to green here.
Oh, excuse me, they are coming to green here. Let's scoot back up and see if Elliot Henderson is going to have a better start than his teammate here.
If you look at these cars, there's already a lot of them with damage. A lot of contact so far.
Jacob Manning able to get out ahead. Contact here between Akimano and Brandon Barkuski. But Barkuski able to keep her in check.
Oh, Jared Darling just drove into the door of Marty Roberts.
Jared Darling and Marty Roberts going at it. But Marty Roberts will get a good run there. Let's get away from him. Brandon Barkuski back up into the 6th position. Elliot Henderson in the 2nd. But it seems like Tyrell Baker is going to be coming up. And there's a wreck here. Ben Nestor, Rick Grosser. No flag has been thrown yet. Let's see if they will keep it green. Ben Nestor, Rick Grosser. Rick Grosser is on the bottom roll here. Able to keep it out of traffic and is still going to be green here.
Ben Nestor's on the track. Leaders are coming up quick, and he is destroyed, to say the least.
Peter Akimano off the track and back on.
Ben Nestor with a lot of damage right now.
Peter Akimano has crashed as well. Daniel Nanny now up 11 spots. Shane Neiswanger and Jared Darling passing into their positions. Darling up to 11th, Neiswanger up to 8th. We got some racing further back. Nathan Nixon is getting pressured here by Marshall Wilson and Marty Roberts. Looks like Neiswanger is running the wall here. Excuse me, that's not Neiswanger. That's going to be Ben Nestor. That is a lap car. Shane Posey is out of the race. Ty Aiken 3 laps down. Nestor 2 and Akimano 1. Elliott is closing the gap here on first place. Let's move up front and see what the battle is going to be like here. As it's just them. Eric Keft is 2 seconds back. Daniel Nanny 3, and Tyrell Baker has fallen all the way back to 5th position.
Tyrell Baker with quite a bit of damage on the rear of that truck. If you look at the right rear, it's all pushed in, and it appears that he has a little bit of front end damage as well. Elliott is right there on Daniel. It just doesn't seem that he can get up to him, really.
You mean Jacob, sir?
Or, yeah.
Daniel Nanny up 12 positions here. Lap car may come into play as the 34 Rick Grosser gets down as low as he can. That will make Jacob Manning add a couple tenths, but not much. Seems like everybody has filed in single line here.
Things might get interesting here. We got Ty Aiken and Shane Nicewanger nose to tail again. Let's see if see how that goes.
Ty Aiken 3 laps down.
Ty's definitely running his mouth right now. He just asked Shane why lap cars pulling a lead lap car. I'm sure they'll do something about that.
Shane getting a huge run here. Shane is catching the 58 of Ty Aiken. Let's see what will happen here.
Oh. Shane caught the apron there, lost quite a bit on Ty.
Ty now pulling away. Jacob Manning, still your leader here, has led every lap of the race.
Brandon Markuski under Terrell Baker.
Brandon Barkuski is going to be able to take that 5th position here.
There's going to be a battle here, though. Terrell gets the big run off the outside. Gets a nose out on him.
Got Hunter Madalinas there, trying to pick and choose what the fast line is.
Brandon clears him. TCB right back to the bottom.
Brandon Barkuski pulling away here. Jared Darling now battling TCB. TCB seems like he is falling back due to his damage. Now Hunter Madalina's behind TCB. TCB seems like he is going to be holding back a lot of traffic here as he is hurt.
I would say he probably has some engine damage. He's got quite a bit of nose damage.
Hunter Madalina's able to get past him. Now Ty Aiken lap car here battling with him.
TCB way up high, almost in the wall. Like loose off as well.
Jacob Manning pulling away from Elliott Henderson here. The 1 second gap.
Jacob's been fast all year as well, though. Those two have really been part of the class of the field this year. Oh, Gavin Fitzgerald into the wall. Looks like a pretty good hit.
Kevin Fitzgerald, another lap car.
He saved it though. He's still going. Shane Nicewanger's inside. Oh, TCB with the big save down the front stretch. Will he save it? He's still loose.
TCB seems like something has gone down
Oh,
there.
I don't know if you saw that, but that was very, very hectic for TCB there.
TCB able to hold it down there while letting Nicewanger go by.
And I must say he is one of the best when it comes to saving these cars. I've seen him do some pretty crazy stuff.
Well, Cody, you know you've been in some races with me. What about me there, buddy?
Well, you're one of the best at saving on restricted plates.
Always a good time when you get some buddies around racing some restrictor plates. But
Especially me and you, where
I'd
we
rather-
can go out there and just wide open.
I'd rather be a pusher than a shover, buddy. That sounds wrong, but it doesn't matter.
What was that lap we ran in Talladega? Like a 47.9, me and you?
I believe so.
Something just absolutely insane. Man, TCB loose again. Caution.
It's going to be the three of Nathan Nixon coming to a stop. Let's go ahead and take over.
Marshall Wilson.
Do some
Marshall
replays.
Wilson.
This is going to be the Rick Grosser spin here. Rick gets into the wall.
I believe
Hits
the call was for
Shane
Marshall Wilson.
Posey.
Got in there, locked up the brakes underneath Nathan. Did he lock him up?
Then let's go down to Ben Nestor's crash. Excuse me, that was Ben Nestor. That was with the 34 Rick Grosser. Back down to Peter Akimano. Akimano gets down into the outside pit lane wall. And now let's go to the caution that brought it out.
Also, Marshall Wilson. He just got in there deep. He didn't even
Marshall
lock him up.
Wilson into the corner hard and deep. Trying to
Nathan
make
Nixon.
that pass there on Nathan.
Looks like they both sustained some pretty hard damage as well. Yeah, they both got quite a bit of damage off that wreck. Which that's just hard racing though, and this track's
Looking
very
at the
hard.
replay, he gets low there, but too low. His momentum is carrying him forward, and he just gets loose. He gets tight and gets into the three there. Nathan Nixon. Nixon nowhere to go. 85, nowhere to go as well. Both get into the wall and bring out the caution.
That was a hard hit for both of them there.
You see cars coming down the pit road.
Elliot Henderson, quite a bit of damage on the back of that car.
Let's try to watch the battle here off of pit road. Jacob Manning's
Ty
going to be
Aiken.
first,
Ty Aiken
followed
stayed
by
out
Elliot
again.
Henderson. Eric Keff, Hunter Madalinas, Brandon Barkuski, Shane Nicewanger, Tyrell Baker, Gavin Fitzgerald.
Oh, TCB sideways out of pit road as well.
Marshall Wilson rounding out your top 10. Marshall involved in that wreck. Able to get a quick repair and able to get back out. It's going to be Brian Howe. Nathan Nixon still in pit road. Matthew Daniels, excuse me.
Matt Daniels.
Daddy. Matt Daddy is going to come out in 12th. Jared Darling, excuse me, coming out in 13th.
Marty Roberts coming out next. Ty Aiken now coming to pit since he was a lap down. Or multiple laps down, excuse me.
Jacob Manning having just some rear end damage here. Elliot Henderson cars also got rear end damage.
I still can't believe how aggressive they're driving at the
The
moment.
only two cars not with damage in the top 5 is going to be Eric Keft and Hunter Madalinas. Madalinas able to get quick repair after his incident there. And able to battle into the top 4.
Eric Keff in this league is well known for conserving too. That guy, he misses every wreck.
Let me go ahead and bring in the 63 of Eric Keft. Eric, broadcast, got a copy, man.
Yeah, Briar, I do.
Mr. Conservative, fan favorite Eric Keft up here running in the 3rd position. It looks like your and Hunter Madalinas' car are the only cars without damage in the top 5. You think that's got to help you in any shape of form anyway in this long run here?
Might. It looks like the 1 and the 37 have some rear end damage from getting hit on that restart. And, well, I'm just trying to keep it clean and hopefully that helps me out here.
Like Cody and I were mentioning, you are known for being well conserved and well able to miss those wrecks. You're up here in the 4th position.
One of the best.
You're one of those top 10 lock-ins every week. How's it feel to be able to push up into the top 5 right now and sit there with one of the best-looking cars?
You know, I love this track, and I'm just trying to keep it clean, conserve tires, and make my way up front. So hopefully that pays out in the end.
Well, Eric, I'm going to set you back down into your team. Again, I appreciate you coming on into the broadcast booth, and good luck the rest of the night, man.
Good luck, bud.
Thanks for everything, Briar.
Yep, no problem, buddy. Eric Kepth here.
Yeah, that guy. It seems like he misses every wreck. I can't believe Elliot Henderson sustained damage. He's usually the ones that usually pretty clean. It appears that Nicewanger has a clean car as well, but
Nicewanger up in the 5th position. Pace cars are going to take a deep turn here. And as it does, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to go ahead and turn up whatever you're listening on, your cell phone, your TV. And I want you to play it as loud as you can, as we're going to let the cars do the talking here for a little bit.
caution, caution. Bud
We got a caution.
undercar there.
Ladies and gentlemen, there is a caution out on the track.
Tempers are flaring. You wish you had your driver's chat unmuted right now, Briar. It's
Shane Neiswanger.
pretty juicy.
Looks like the 58 gets a little loose. Into the wall, down into the 49, and into the 20. I don't know if that did collect Matt Daddy. Couple cars able to pass below.
Daniels went under Aiken is what it appeared to be. That was very hectic.
How is the chat looking, Cody?
Oh, it's not PG to say the least. Ty and Shane are not happy with each other. They their words are not the friendliest at the moment. Well, Brandon has just disabled the chat. That was I would say that was just racing, to be honest. It looked like he just got in there a little bit hot and caught the apron and sent it around.
Looks like you do have cars in pit lane. Brian Howell is staying out.
Brian Howell, Ty Aiken, Rick Grosser.
Rick Grosser able... Excuse me, Rick Grosser 13 laps down.
And Matt did clear that. I went back and watched it. He actually went underneath Ty.
Mad Daddy able to clear.
Shane Neiswanger is not happy with Ty at the moment.
Tempers are flaring, ladies and gentlemen.
Did Nanny beat Jacob Manning out of the pit lane?
Jacob Manning is in first position right now.
I didn't know if he beat him out of the pit lane or not because the Intimidator out front.
Daniel Nanny should be in the 14th position unless he is in first. Could be mistaken.
According to race results, he is in 16th. That does not seem right, but I don't know. And Brian Howe, all the way from
Peter.
20 per. Oh, there we go. It's updated now.
Akimano all the way back in pit lane again.
I don't know what. Do not understand what Nanny is doing. Brandon Barkuski not happy with the drivers at the moment. He just called them all kindergartners. Daniel Nanny all the way back at 14th.
Nanny the Intimidator.
According to results, back at 14th. Elliot Henderson took his faster pair at that stop. Hunter, only on 2 tires at the moment, Briar.
Hunter able to get in front of Eric Kept with that strategy. Let's hope that it will hold on to that, though.
I don't know how 2 tires are going to work here. Probably pretty loose. Never know though. We saw Jake Miller on 2 tires, I believe, at Chicago, and almost won it. Shane has disconnected from the session.
Shane Niswanger not happy with the way the results have been going, and I do not blame him. Jacob Manning able to get up there, but
Big
Hunter
jump.
Madalinas able to
Elliot
stay
Henderson
low
on the
as well.
outside.
Elliot Henderson trying to battle Hunter Madalinas. As you said, Hunter Madalinas on 2 tires. Hunter
Yeah, that was
Madalinas
kinda-
diving low here for Jacob Manning.
I assume he's probably extremely loose. Oh, he drifts off the track, runs him high.
3 wide into turns 3 and 4.
Elliot's going to capitalize off this. He's going to take the lead.
Elliot Henderson, the 37, into the lead. Bristol's pick is now into the lead.
First lead lap led of the night. Jacob Manning extremely loose up there on the top.
Hunter Madalinas falling all the way back into 4th position.
I would say them 2 tires are just too loose for him. I mean, when this track, it's hard to make the outside work, and he's getting passed up there at the moment. Elliot Henderson's already stretched his lead out about 7 or 8 car length lead here.
He is 4/10 in front of Manning here.
Do we know how much faster he is a lap? Gavin Fitzgerald to the inside of Brandon there. Brandon let him
That
go.
last lap, Manning was faster. Elliot Henderson running at 23.90 and Manning running at 23.79. Manning and Henderson same time in sector 2, or in sector 1, sector 2 also same time. They're running about the identical lap times here. Except Henderson 1,000th faster, 1/1000th faster than Manning. Sector 1 again, identical times between the first, second, and third car. Sector 2.
Elliot Henderson getting ran down by Manning and TCB there.
Manning running at same lap times. Caution is out. Jared T. Darling crashed.
Peter Akimano in the grass.
Nathan Nixon as well. Let's go ahead and take a look at Jared Darling here.
Peter was
catches that
uninvolved. That was
apron.
a self spin. Oh, Peter just caught the wall out there
Catches
by
the-
himself with all that damage. Spun out.
Nathan Nixon nowhere to go. Darling hits the apron, causing him to spin. Darling will take a tow, and it looks like Darling is going to be out of the race here.
Ty Aikens also left. Oh, poor Nathan. Nowhere to go. It looked like Jared T. Darling just got in there too deep, Briar, and sent him off the track. It appears he will sit there for his required though. Guy from Gerald down pit road. This has been a really entertaining race.
Hunter Madalinas up in a second. Manning in the pits.
Them 2 tires are holding on well at the moment. I'm surprised he hasn't fell off harder with them 2 tires. 'Cause I know in most track on 2 tires, it is quite loose. It is definitely a handful. Jared T. Darn is disconnected as well. we talk about Eric Keff, we're 84 laps into a 150 lap race. Man does not have a scratch on that truck.
I do not
That is,
believe that he has even used a fast repair.
no, I do not believe so. That man is the face of consistency at the moment. Him and Elliott. Jacob Manning all the way back to 6 from leading. I'm listening in right now. It says they, Elliott and Brandon Barkuski gonna run it out, try and run these tires and fuel out. Hunter Madalinas has already used his fast repair Briar. Said he forgot to uncheck it. I do not know what happened to Briar here. Sounds like I'm the only one in here.
I am here. I'm just soaking in this fun battle we're having. So right now, you have Jared Darling out, Peter Akimano out, Ty Aiken out, Rick Grosser 11 laps down in 17th. Niswanger out, Ben Nestor and Shane Posey out as well.
Ty Aiken has reconnected. He might be having internet troubles. Jacob Main's going to have to deal with some mid-pack racing here. He's been up front the whole night. See how that goes as we're coming to green.
Jacob Manning has been able
all the way back
to
in
battle
6
up front all day, but hopefully that new quick tires will hopefully boost him in front of him. I think that is what he's waiting for. Let's move back and watch him here on the start.
Hopefully Nathan can get caught up to that field. He's way back. He's just going into 1 right now. See if Elliott can jump out to that big lead like he has been the whole time.
Green flag.
Elliott Henderson with the big jump once again.
Elliott Henderson taking a 2/10 lead over
Hunter Madalinas.
Hunter Madalinas, now 3/10 climbing as well. Manning able to get up into the 5th position. Eric kept dropping back. Brandon Barkuski into the top 3 right now.
You
There
could
is
tell
a gaggle of cars behind him waiting to pounce on the opportunity.
them tires for Nanny. They're working right now. He's fast. Let's make that top work. TCB to the bottom though. Oh, Eric Keff. Oh,
TCB into
bumper on
Eric Kept here.
Finally put a scratch on that car.
But that is sad for Eric Kept, as hopefully it won't allow to drop his X's. If it does, it ruins an extra bonus point for the night.
It shouldn't. It looked like pretty light contact, but you never know with iRacing. That stuff's kind of buggy. Jacob Manning, really fast on them new tires. Running down Brandon Barkuski. Lead, he'll probably try to go to the outside here. No, he's going to dive bomb. Put the bumper on him.
Manning behind the
He'll get the
25
run
of
here.
Brandon Barkuski. Manning is able to get low and in the corner panel, now side by side of the 25 going down into 1 and 2. 1 and 2, the 1 will take over 3rd position.
TCB
Manning back
falling
into your
off.
top 3. TCB taking over that position number 4 from Brandon Barkowski.
I honestly think Jacob Manning has a shot to win this race.
Eric Keff is now falling back. He's back into the 6th position.
Right now, it appears that Hunter and Elliott are pretty even, and then Jacob and TCB are much faster, it appears.
Hunter gained a lot of time there on that corner. Let's go back up to the battle for the lead here. Hunter Madalinas able to put some pressure on the 37 of Peter Akimano. Or excuse me, the 37 of Elliott Henderson.
And he's right there. If Elliott makes a mistake, he's going to have to capitalize. Because we all know that Elliott's hard to beat this year. Elliott giving Hunter a prep talk. Telling him not to give up and just keep driving. Jacob Manning, the rear bumper of Hunter Madalinas. Jacob Manning's now in the picture. If either one of them make a mistake, he will capitalize. We've seen he's an aggressive driver.
Now it looks like Manning right on the bumper of Madalinas here.
Even with that damage, them new tires are just fast, Briar. Oh, he puts the bumper on him, it appears. Oh, he puts the bumper on him.
Madalinas going low here.
He got a little
Not
tap
losing
from
a
Jacob
lot of
Manning there.
time.
Manning just got into the back of him a little bit, got him a little bit loose, but it's part of short track racing. Jacob Manning the inside. TCB once again right there, gonna follow him. Maybe stick it 3 wide if he gets the run. Oh, he backs out.
TCB seems to be following the 1 and taking notes.
I believe TCB took 4 on that last stop as well, Briar. I cannot confirm that though. Hunter Madalita is starting to drop off a little bit. Them new tires, you can see who's got them. They're coming through the field quick.
Elliott Henderson, though,
Jacob
able
Manning,
to take over a 5/10 lead. Manning, though, cutting into it, dropping it all the way down to 3/10 already.
we've
Manning
seen
with
that
new
these
fresh
two-
tires.
These two all year have been the class of the field, though. They've both been extremely fast at every track we go to. Jacob Manning maybe going to take a peek to the inside. Elliott Henderson going
Manning's
into
going to
one.
let him stay low here, but I believe Manning's going to be able to get a big run off with 1 and 2. Seems like there was a little diamond there. Manning able to get a big run, but so was Elliott. Elliott able to block Manning from taking over the lead here. Elliott going
Manning's
high
going
and letting
inside.
Manning go low. Seems like is another situation
Oh, I don't
as it
even
was
know
a
if
couple
Elliott
weeks
let him
ago.
go.
A couple weeks ago, Elliott let Jake Miller go. Jake Miller was fast, but also Elliott was able to catch back up to him and allow Elliott to watch what he was doing. TCB now right on the
TCB
tail
right
of
there, yeah.
Elliott Henderson.
Oh,
Looks
Elliott
like
Henderson with a
Elliott
little
is
bit of a
letting him
bobble.
up again. I don't believe it's a bobble, Cody. I believe he's letting him by.
Elliott's really good about conserving as well, though. That's one of them guys you can put him out there on 40-lap old tires, and he'll beat most of us.
Let's go ahead and see if we
Daniel
can
Manning.
pop up pick strategy.
Daniel Nanny not happy with someone giving the old Chase Elliott middle finger. I'll look to see what that's about.
Henderson, Elliott seems that he is on 28 old lap tires. As it looks like Manning and Baker are on 13 old lap tires.
TCB right there once again, though. He's been, every time he races with us, he's there.
Let's pop up the time deltas here and see how everything is going right now. Manning, though, with some damage on his rear end.
And it's not slowing him down one bit. And it looks like he's able to keep that gap from him to Terrell pretty consistent. Oh, TCB drives it in deep, though. Gets up to the back bumper. You said they were both on 13-lap old tires, Briar?
Yes, last pit lap time for both of them were lap 83. Henderson lap 72, and then behind Henderson you have Nanny and Fitzgerald also with lap 83 pit stops.
TCB right now is just kind of conservative stuff. Doesn't appear that he's pushing that hard.
Oh, Manning gets
Jacob
into the
Manning
wall. TCB able to get low here and take the lead from the number 1 of Manning. Manning with the
TCB
first and
capitalized.
only hiccup that he's had tonight. May
Well, he's gonna
cost
get the
him
wall
here.
again. TCB is going to lead a lap. Jacob Manning still right there, even with that damage he just acquired from that wall.
Manning looking low
Gonna make-
here.
Gonna make a run to the inside of TCB.
Manning is going to be able to get there, it looks like.
Dive bombs him.
I wonder if TCB is trying to conserve fuel here. Nanny passes Henderson. Henderson is falling back to a 2.5 right now.
Daniel Nanny all the way from 3rd, I believe from 14th. 16th, excuse me. This is a good battle for the lead right now though. Neither one of them really made a mistake other than Manning getting to the wall a little bit. At the moment, Daniel Nanny is almost a 10th faster than our leader, Jacob Manning.
Daniel Lanny is closing though. Henderson is falling back. Barkuski passing Madalinas here. Lap car 34, Rick Grosser. Gonna be able to... Rick Grosser getting as low as he can here to allow the cars on the lead lap past him. Grosser's now up to 14th with 12 laps down.
Daniel Nanny still faster than our leader at the moment.
Nanny now a second back. Henderson a second, almost 2 seconds back.
Daniel Nanny slowly but surely cutting into that lead. If this stays green, we're definitely going to have some pit strategy here. Could make this interesting. They take 2, they take 4, what do they take, you know?
Well, it seems like the cars with that pitted on lap 83 are going to have to be the cars that take all 4, or at least the right side. Nathan Nixon able to get high there. Oh,
Rick
TCB
Grosser down
into
by
the
road.
wall.
Now begins the green flag pit stops. Once one comes, they're all going to have to come.
Acumano, a lap car in the pits. Barkuski, Madalinas, Ket into the pits as well.
Peter Acumano, 30 laps down from that wreck earlier. Marshall Wilson not happy with someone. Someone, according to him, did not call out their pitting. We have about 5 cars down pit road at the moment, Briar.
Madalinas, or excuse me, Manning is able to put them all lap downs here. Elliot Henderson in pit lane as well.
What Manning can hope for now is hopefully a caution, get them all stuck a lap down. It's the best thing you have to him right now. But with them two having the freshest tire and the most fuel, they should be able to keep running. I think the top 3 at the moment have worked this strategy perfectly. Hunter Madalinas on the bottom. Oh, Hunter Madalinas and TCB. Banging
TCB
doors.
gets into the 17 of Madalinas here. Madalinas able to blend back into line though, but Manning able to get a good run there.
That got hectic quick there, Briar. Oh, TCB with some left side damage now.
Looks like TCB is coming down. No, he's not. Excuse me.
He's just allowing Hunter past. Oh, Jacob Manning coming down pit road.
Jacob Manning down into pit road. So is TCB, but
TCB.
TCB is able to beat him down into the pit lane.
TCB being aggressive on his pit stop
Gavin
here.
Fitzgerald, last pit lap was 83. Able to take over the lead here. Matt Daddy also into second. Last time
Gavin
Matt Daddy
Fitzgerald.
pitted was lap 72.
This is gonna be interesting. I want to watch the battle of pit road here between TCB and Manning. Daniel Manning just now getting to his pit stop. TCB has that left side damage. I don't know if he's. Do you know if TCB has used his fast spray yet, Brian?
I do not know, and I do not think he has, though.
TCB retains the lead coming off pit road.
But right now, all eyes are on Fitzgerald.
TCB's gonna have to drive hard here,
Your
try
top
and get a
four cars: Fitzgerald, Wilson, Daniels, and Brian Howell.
We got a race, which once this cycles around, will be for the lead. Daniel Nanny right on the tail of TCB.
Elliot Henderson will be out in the lead once they cycle through.
Has Elliott pitted yet, Brian?
Elliot has pitted. Elliot pitted
Okay.
lap 112. Eric kept 5 laps down right now.
That's a rough one for him. Run up in the top 10 to 5 laps down. Was he involved in one of them crashes, Brian?
I do not believe so. Elliot Henderson able to pass Matthew now. Matt Daddy. Elliot Henderson in the 4th position. Oh, and Elliot Henderson takes a lick from the 34, Rick Grosser. Elliot Henderson, though, still a lap down. Brian Howell into pit road this time by.
That was really smart by Jacob Manning and Terrell Baker and Daniel Nanny. The way they ran that out, I do not think Elliott will get up. It's going to be close if he gets his lap back in line.
Elliot Henderson has his lap back and is in 4th. Or, excuse me, the only people on the lead lap right now
Caution.
is Wilson and Fitzgerald. Man, that has gotten... This has gotten interesting. Brian Howell in pit during caution.
Oh,
This caution will leave Henderson, Baker, Manning, Barkuski, Nanny, Madalinas, and Howell all laps down.
only
Well,
the top
Wilson-
3.
And no, Wilson and Fitzgerald, the only two. The only two not a lap down are Wilson, Marshall Wilson, and Gavin Fitzgerald.
That's going to work out well for Gavin.
Gavin and Wilson both stuck it out, waiting for this caution.
Appears that TCB just got in there a little bit hot. It bumped the 85 of Wilson.
Marshall Wilson. Yes,
Yep.
Marshall Wilson has crashed.
What happened there?
I can go ahead and take a replay here. Lap 120.
That almost might be netcode there, Brian.
I do not believe so. It looks like 25 just gets right into the 85, hits Nanny and Manning. Wowzers. If I was a betting man, if I was a betting man, I would believe that should have some precautions here.
That almost looked like a racing deal, though. They were all really fast. They ran up on Marshall Wilson extremely quick there, Briar.
But you got to understand, though, you can't be taking out cars, Cody. If anybody knows that, you should.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm a clean driver. Daniel Nanny already on the bottom, already loose as well. Big save from Nanny, and then Marshall Wilson just got spun down into him there.
That will put Henderson in the lead here.
TCB back on the lead lap though. This is wild the way the strategy worked out. The top 4 are the only cars on the lead lap at the moment, with 23 to go. This is gonna get interesting here, Briar. Oh, TCB faking him.
Elliot Henderson going down again pit road. Giving up his lead to Gavin Fitzgerald. Marshall Wilson again in pit road as well.
Does Fitzgerald have a new car, I wonder? Fitzgerald has a pretty new car, too. It's got a little bit of right front damage, but he's going to have to drive hard here for the next 20 laps.
Fitzgerald, last pit on 122.
That was this lap there, Briar.
I am believing that it is.
But he was almost a lap ahead of the field, so he might have got out in front of him. So now we have... So how's this going to work out then? Because now we have the top 9 are now in the lead lap, Briar, because of the way rounds. Elliot Henderson stirring the pot a little bit, telling Gavin to have fun with his lead while Elliot goes to the back because he is the lucky dog. Marshall Wilson with an hour and a half repair, Briar.
Seems like Marshall Wilson will be out of this race.
He don't have enough time to. He's out.
Thank you for reassuring me that he is out.
You need to set your driver's chat on a mute button. That way when they get annoying, you can just mute them.
Driver's chat has been asked to be muted completely from the race, so I have done that for the admins here.
Fitzgerald up to the lead. Fitzgerald's car looking pretty fresh as well. He does not have a lot of damage. Eric Kep up into second, I believe. No, Elliott, sorry. Actually, Elliott will not be second, Briar, because Elliott has the lucky dog, so he'll be starting at the EOL.
Elliot Henderson falling back.
I believe it's from getting his lap back, because he was a lucky dog.
Elliot will be... This is starting to get confusing now. I'm not going to lie, ladies and gents. Matt Daddy, Nathan Nixon laps down. Brian Howell, Madalena's Nanny, Barkuski.
Oh, going green this time. I did not notice that. Eric Kep for the outside.
Green flag.
Gavin Fitzgerald with a big jump.
Thank you, Chris White, for the follow on Facebook.
Oh, Eric Kep into the wall already. Elliot Henderson's going to get them both here. I believe he has fresh tires. Elliot passed Eric Kep.
Henderson up into second.
I'm extremely confused right now.
I am as well. So Elliot will take the lead here. Barkuski and Nanny are battling now.
So Elliot did not actually go to the back there for the lucky dog. I wonder why that was.
Barkuski up to fifth. Nanny gives the one of Manning a little slide job action.
I wonder if it's because there's multiple cars a lap down there, Briar. I wonder if that's why he didn't go out of the tail. I don't know. Kind of got him single file here again. It's like Jacob Manning and Daniel Nanny running up on the 25 machine of Brandon Barkuski pretty quick here.
That screen is up for people to watch.
Brandon Barkuski throwing big blocks on Daniel Nanny. Daniel Nanny puts a bumper on him. Does not run him up the track though. Got to push him a tiny bit harder if he wants to kind of send him off the track there. Oh, Brandon Barkuski underneath the 88 of Matthew Daniels.
Barkuski able to drive up into 4th position right now. Trying to chase down Tyrell Baker. Fitzgerald as well.
Nanny to the
Nanny
bumper.
into the bumper of the 25 of Brandon. Brandon cannot be too happy.
Oh, Brandon just getting bullied out of the way there. Daniel Nanning's going to have to be a little bit more patient. He's going to end up causing another wreck.
Daniel Nanny not best of friends right now with that 25 car.
Nanning's not making friends with anybody. Oh, Matthew Daniels, the teammate of Brandon Barkuski, retaliates. Sends.
Matt Daddy
Daniel Nanny to
sends
the
Daniel
wall.
Nanny into the wall.
But you got to remember, that's the second week in a row.
It is the second week in the row that Daniel Nanny
Has
gotten into Brandon Barkuski here.
Matt Daniels just came over the mic and said that was not right. That's not racing. That's just moving people. Gavin Fitzgerald's still holding on. Second place at the moment. Got TCB right behind him.
Now there's some extracurricular activity here with the 30 of Nanny
Nanny turns.
and Matt Daddy.
That's
Elliot
not going to go over
Henderson.
well. That will not go over well in admin chat. He'll probably end up like me. He'll end up broadcasting with you next week, Briar. Oh, wait, you're not.
I will not be
broadcasting.
broadcasting. I will be racing, ladies and gents.
Oh, Nanny just wide open into the back of Matt Daddy. Yeah, that's going to be a penalty, I'm sure. In the words of Brandon Barkuski, that's not going to sit well with the admins. Elliot Henderson out with a commanding lead once again. Can anyone stop this man? Let's see, what would this be if he wins? It's 7 on the season, Brian? Oh, Nathan lagged out. How many cars do you have on track now?
Right now we have 7 cars on the lead lap right now. I'm not gonna lie, this has been a very
Interesting race to say the
not
least.
interesting, very disappointing race. I was hoping to see some good racing and nothing that has gone on like it has tonight. Very
Only 8
disappointed in
cars
the
on
league.
the track.
Not the league itself. I'm very disappointed in the drivers.
They're it's definitely going to be a long time in admin chat tonight. I'm with you on that, Brandon or Briar. I was not very impressed the way they conducted themselves tonight. Not that I have room to talk, but man, they were
Disappointing to say the least here, ladies and gentlemen.
it was sharp elbows from the green flag. Do you have the gap between Gavin and Elliot? I
3
assume Elliot's pulling on-
seconds between Elliot and Gavin.
Is Elliot pulling on him?
It has stayed even.
I'm surprised because I'm looking at Gavin's car right now and it is beat. Only 7 cars on the lead lap, with 9 in the race at the moment. 10 because of Rick. Drivers are wanting a caution.
Nathan Nixon on and off the track.
Nathan at the moment, according to the chat, has fell through, so. I'd say these last 7 laps or so is gonna, 8 laps is probably gonna stay under green, wouldn't you, Briar?
I would, considering that there are only a handful of cars on the lead lap.
I believe there's only 7 cars now on the track.
7 cars on the lead lap. 10 cars total. Les Daniels, Matt Daddy is out.
Went from 20 to 10. Wow. Daniel Nanny is disconnected. This race has been very, very hectic, to say the least. Hopefully we can at least say a good celebration here, Briar.
Elliott going to take the
Most
championship with this
likely.
win.
Most likely going to take a 7th win of the season, I believe.
As his gap now between Gavin Fitzgerald is 5 seconds.
Yeah, this is just crazy. I do not believe I've ever seen a race end with this few cars still running.
Mystic Pook said that sucked computer just shut off on me. Didn't miss much. Sam the Racer, Sam Hoff, the league owner, is wondering what happened. Well, Sam, it was a mixture
Demolition
of...
Derby.
Yeah, exactly. It was Cody...
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I wasn't
it
involved in
was
this
Cody
one.
Williams racing all night.
Touche, brother. You were part of Williams Motorsports 4A race, though.
But I also was a part of the league team championship winners for a couple hours.
Hunter Madalinas is wanting someone to spin and bring out the caution. Gavin asked if someone's arm is itching.
Brandon, I do have all audio. Everything is turned up, bub. Or not Brandon. I believe that's Hunter. That's not Hunter. Then
Ty said it was.
that might be
Ty said it
Nathan.
earlier.
Huh? TCB into the wall. Final lap. Brandon hopefully able possibly to get the 4th position, and he does from TCB.
Elliot Henderson is the championship.
Ladies
Wins
and
the
gentlemen,
7th
we're
race
going
of
to
the
bring
year.
in your championship winner right now. Elliot, got a copy, man.
What's going on, Briar?
Congratulations on the championship for tonight, and congratulations on the win as well.
Win number 7 on the season.
Able to come out of pit road after that, surviving, coming back from a lap down, able to get the win and able to get the championship. How's that feel for DL Performance?
It's definitely nice. I was actually just saying sorry to Jacob that the strategy didn't go as planned because I think we were definitely on the same one, and I short pitted him to get out in front of those guys, and it worked out luckily for me. But because that caution came out, it hurt everybody else behind me. But you got to win them how you can, and we had the right strategy call tonight, so I'll take it. I don't think it's the fastest truck. I think Jacob definitely had something for us, but cap it off with 6 wins and 10 starts. It's a great feeling. Win the championship the right way as the car that wins the final race, and we can move on to season 2.
Well, you were able to manage your way through that demolition derby and get the win. Again, congratulations on the championship and the win tonight, buddy, and look forward to seeing you in season 2, bud.
Thanks. Just another shout out to Dale Performance Esports, Jacob Fisher, Wesley Daniel, all those guys back at the shop. It's awesome to be able to drive for them and be able to put on a show and and definitely win championships for them now. So, yeah, we'll see you guys in season 2.
Congrats again, Elliot.
Alrighty, congrats, Elliot. Don't celebrate like Kozlowski did. All right, buddy.
Sounds good.
See ya.
See ya.
Brandon Markuski and Hunter Madalinas attempting dual burnouts on the backstretch.
They will be part of your championships here, your team
You wanna drag
championship
them in, Briar?
winners. We are going to actually end the stream here as the admins do have a lot to look forward to here.
Yes, sir.
I want to say thank you to everybody that's tuned in to all the races this season, and we're looking forward to next year. If you guys would like to be a part of GLTS, go ahead and follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Also on Instagram as well. And also there will be new leagues starting up. Dirt to Daytona will be a league that will allow you to go from that league up into Brandon Barkuski's own ARCA league. Then return will send you up into the Great Lakes Truck Series. So it's kind of a feeder system, and hoping that we can get some people in here. But if you're on iRacing and like to join, go ahead and follow Dirt to Daytona, or excuse me, go ahead and join Dirt to Daytona on iRacing. Everybody have
Also-
a good night.
Also, thanks to you, Briar, for giving me the opportunity to come do this with you. It's pretty fun.
No problem.